A winner in front of the Kop sends the Reds back on top, and despite wanting a familiar face, an outsider is still in the race. And with 9 games to go, we're in with a chance, you know. In FPL, I stopped the rot, moving up to second spot. The good, the bad, and the ugly at Liverpool FC for EPL and FPL Gameweek 29, brought to you by the LFC file. Roll the intro, Macca. Welcome back, one and all, for the latest episode of The Good, the Bad and the Ugly at Liverpool FC, brought to you by the LFC file and myself, Ben Green. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to keep this one very brief because I'll be recording this on Easter Monday and I've got a packed agenda today. So let's get this done as quickly as possible with the usual quality, of course. Remember, if you like the content, remember to like, subscribe, press the notification bell, and tell your friends and fam, so we can continue to grow the community. Follow the blog on Facebook, Instagram, and X. So with all that said, let's get into it with the good, and that, of course, is Liverpool's 2-1 win over Brighton and Hove Albion at Anfield yesterday. So judging by the crowds that welcomed the team into the stadium, the fans and the team alike, it seems, judging by a bit of nerves in the performance, are becoming expectant as we get into the final stage, the final furlong of the season. And as Ian Rush is showing there, I think he's showing that from LFC actually, but huge crowds welcoming the team as they arrive in their coaches at the stadium. So a very important win for Liverpool, and it was clearly evident that there were nerves. I would say McAllister was a very calming influence for Liverpool. Excuse my squeaky chair, I have to stop leaning on there. Yeah, good game, very good game. Ex-Man U striker Danny Welbeck put the Seagulls ahead with a pretty good strike, one has to admit, unfortunately, and that was only in the second minute, I believe. And put Liverpool immediately on the back foot. But as we know, Liverpool this season and in recent times are not to be outdone simply by going a goal behind, as as inconvenient as that may be. Cometh the man and cometh the hour. Lucho Diaz duly equalised on 27 minutes. So that sent the team into the half-time break, at least with the nerves a little bit more settled. In the second half, Mo Salah scored a very good goal, a typical effort from him, really cutting in and slotting across the keeper and making it 2-1. That was on 65 minutes, I believe. So yeah, good result. Effort. They're not called that. They're called Brighton. They had a couple of good efforts to get back into the game. I think Ferguson had a good chance. And Kelleher saved that, and former Red Adam Lallana had a shot just whistle wide in the closing stages. So yes, we're riding our luck, but everybody needs a little bit of that every now and again in order to get successful. And here we have a tweet from Anfield Edition, and you can see their headline, 3 points, Liverpool rise to the top of the table, Liverpool 2, Brighton 1. Very good result. And Liverpool, yes, now on top, as we'll come on to a bit later. That moves us swiftly on to the not bad. I've called it not bad this week. There isn't nothing bad about it. There's nothing not bad. I suppose it's nice to have some decent options in the pot, let's say, in order to replace Jürgen Klopp. And I've got an Instagram post here from Anfield Galaxy, and he says, with his little police siren, new Ruben Amorim is higher on the list as of now than Roberto De Zerbi, which is good news. I'm not a huge fan of Roberto De Zerbi. I think he's a very good coach, of course, but I think he's not really the type of character that Liverpool need. There's loads of stats on Ruben Amorim on the net and on YouTube, so I'm not going to go into that now. From what I've seen, he seems to be a very good character. Excuse my voice, which is breaking. because I've still got this this cold. Anyway, he seems to be a very good character. Favours youth, of course, which we know is a requirement for Liverpool, and he has a fairly, let's say, a high pressing game, similar to something that that Klopp play. From what I've seen of Sporting, though, they seem to play a bit more of a passing game, quite similar to Leverkusen. So maybe either we will have to adjust or he will have to adjust. He usually plays with three central defenders as well. Actually, I think he plays a sort of a 5-3-2-1 or something. But definitely three central defenders and two wing backs. Yeah, interesting. Sporting are doing all right at the moment, so we could be a lot worse. They're doing better than Brighton in any case, so that only bodes well. And lastly, we come on to the Smugly this week, which is without doubt the fact that Liverpool are back on top of the league. And I've got the BBC here, and we can see that Liverpool are on top with 67 points, and Anfield, Arsenal, second on 65. So that's 2 points clear for Liverpool, and Man City third on 64. And Aston Villa bringing up the rear. I think they're on 59 without looking. So yes, very good times. Let's see. Only 9 games to go. 27 points left to play for. Yeah, let's see. Let's not count our chickens, but let's remain quietly positive. And last but not least, we have our wrap up of the Fantasy Football League team, FC Bumpy Bastards. And you can see it's been a very good week for me. 69 points from the average of 47, so very good. And that's actually put me further up the league, as we'll have a look in a minute. But you can see I brought in Heung-min Song, and he's got me 20 points as captain. It was out of him and Palmer, actually. But I think I've done pretty well anyway as the season, as the week is. Salah as well got 7. Martin has done well, 10 in goal. So not bad at all. And on the league situation in the Düsseldorf Super League, you can see I'm the highest scorer this week, but it hasn't made much of a dent, to be honest. I'm still languishing in 8th place out of 9. So let's see. I continue to soldier on. And in the League of Kings, otherwise known as 2085963, I have moved up into 2nd spot. So that can only bode well. I have to be, what's that? I'm on 1465, 1565, so 24 points away from Kitman All Stars on top. So watch this space. There's a lot to play for still. And it's actually week 30, as you know, it's not week 29, as I said at the beginning, but it's all right, details. So that's all from me for this week. I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks very much for stopping by. Oh, excuse the voice. It's still a bit hoarse, unfortunately. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thanks a lot. As I say, remember to like, subscribe, press the notification bell, tell your family and friends so we can continue to move up the rankings as they are in YouTube. Just one final note, of course, you may see here that I've got Triumph Motorcycles t-shirt on because I'm a bit of a motorcycle buff. In middle of May the 19th, I think there is an international event which is called the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, and there will be more details of that coming on the channel a bit later. But it's a slight departure from the usual content, but a very good cause nonetheless. There's a little shot of the home page there, and a link to the website in the description below. Thanks again for coming by, everyone. Much appreciated. And look after yourselves. Hope you've had a nice Easter and have a good rest of the week. And I will continue to nurse my voice and see you all next week. So look after yourselves all. Peace. Your LFC 5.